In case you didn't know, there are a lot of stupid things going on in our fandom lately. So in case you are an anime watcher or just not been following the latest Twitter news, then I am here to give you all the stupid updates about what annoyed the hell out of me this week. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel for my angry rant video. I don't usually do these kind of videos, like never actually, but lately, as I said, things are getting stupider by the minute, and even a calm guy like me can get triggered. This video is me being triggered. So what's been going on? Attack on Titan is back, and understandably, the internet is on fire. 3 episodes are already out, scoring 9, 9.4 and 10 respectively on IMDB. Something important to know. IMDB is a very popular TV and movie rating service from Amazon. It is not an anime-focused service like, for example, My Anime List. So basically, IMDB is one of the most mainstream services that offer anime ratings without being just about anime, manga, or Japanese pulp culture. And regardless, Attack on Titan episodes are known for getting high ratings in the past. Most notably, the episode Hero from Season 3, which is ranked 4th out of the list of 1000 episodes of different shows. It is also the highest ranking episode in anime on IMDB. But since the season started, users of IMDb started noticing a weird thing happening in the ranking of the latest episodes of the anime, especially the 2 new episodes, Judgment and Sneak Attack. Apparently, along with the majority of people who voted sincerely trying to give an honest score to the new season, another column was suddenly rising, the 1-star column. Now, to be fair, the high score led by a landslide. But because IMDb is basically a site for giving rates, literally every vote counts into the final score, which is still high, but obviously could have been higher. So what's been going on? The first reflex of me and probably most of the people hearing about it was to raise a finger at our own fandom. Well, part of it. And for anime watchers who don't know what I'm talking about, let's just say that part of the fandom didn't like the current ending of the manga, which is perfectly fine, but then a part of that group started being extremely aggressive and very annoying, resulting in a group that hates the current ending and simply won't accept it. So clearly, when the rating bomb started, people immediately suspected these group members were behind this childish attack. Don't get me wrong, some of them may have taken part in that too, but here is where it gets more interesting, or sad, or whatever. On Twitter, people indeed started talking about bombing Attack on Titan on IMDb, but surprisingly, the origin of those tweets didn't come from within our fandom. So who is the real enemy? Believe it or not, the source of that call for changing the rating of Attack on Titan came from no other than the One Piece fandom, and particularly from a certain user who I shall not give credit here. So I started reading some articles and going on Twitter and see what stupid thing I might find. And I found them. Stupid, maybe on the verge of insanity. You will be the judge of that soon when I read you what this person wrote. But I will just say that up until that point I took all of this amusingly. I mean, I'm no stranger to crazy on Twitter. And also, I don't care about ratings. That's okay, people are allowed to be a little bit crazy as long as they don't hurt other people. But the minute I read what this person tweeted, I just got triggered. This was the main reason for me doing this video in the first place. So let me quote this tweet for you real quick. This is the reward for every work that thinks that it competes with One Piece. Talk about cringe. And just give you a general sense of this person. Also on his timeline, we see tweets of people stepping on the Server Corps emblem. Imagine, people buying the cape just to step on it. That is some fanatic behavior. And that's the reason why this tweet annoyed me so much. It almost felt to me like a religious fanatic, preaching how one thing is better than the other, and everyone thinking differently will be punished. I appreciate people who can create serious debate, one that can challenge me and my brain. That I will always welcome, regardless of your different opinion. But what I will never welcome is people acting aggressively to prove a point they personally decided in their own heads. And don't get me wrong, I'm not even talking about which of these shows is better. That is not even the point. The point is that this is the main reason why the anime community is instantly associated with kids, because this is a kid's behavior. But regardless, it affects the entire fandom, and not only Attack on Titan, every anime. And that is exactly why some people still raise their eyebrows when I tell them that I watch anime. And I can't blame them, because instead of logical discussions, all I see are triggered reactions based on emotions and zero facts. That was also one of the main reasons I started this channel, because I felt I couldn't find the Attack on Titan content that I can relate to. So if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, it will really help me out a lot. So back to our internet troll. Indeed, some people went and bombed Attack on Titan, and in response, the Attack on Titan fandom didn't stay quiet and did the same to One Piece. Again, I can't agree with that too, but I can understand where it came from, and also that some people will react more emotionally than others. And honestly, that wasn't the point of this video. I didn't make it to tell you to stop. You can do whatever you like. I am fully aware people will keep on doing that. I can't say that I like it, but that doesn't concern me, because I made this video to make a point. And here it is. People fail to understand that while acting so aggressively towards Attack on Titan, they have already solidified its place as the #1 anime of this generation. And again, this isn't even a question of quality. The fact is that no other anime has been receiving this mix of so much love and hate at the same time. And that comes to show you that this show touched something inside of you. This kind of action comes from emotions. It is not a reasonable response, I hope you can see that. So, the fact that people hate it or love it to death doesn't even matter, and so does the rating. Because in the future, when someone asks what series triggered so much different emotions that divided the fandoms into groups, the answer will be Attack on Titan. And no one will pass on watching the show that created such an emotional impact. So, they will watch it, and they will judge it for themselves. And that is the most important thing, to make sure people will watch and hear the story for themselves. And that most definitely will happen. And on a personal note, I believe they will love it. And even if they won't, I hope they will act like adults and move on to the next anime. And that is all for this short video, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining me today, my Titan loving friends, and I will see you all real soon. And until then, don't forget to dedicate your hearts to humanity, inside and outside the walls.